I be home before supper, baby. I be home before supper. And she ain't mad cause I don't love her. More than the money. More than the money, baby. I be home before supper. And she ain't mad cause I don't love her. More than the money. And I be home before supper. See, that pain came with thunder and some pain they couldn't stomach. That weight up off my shoulders. My angels get the humming. Hung up pain in the couple. When you're raised by a single mother. And I don't bang you, I don't rush it. Cause I really meant I love you. So I ain't like a couple. Trying to think cause I trust you. Been blazed on the brothers. Just looking amazing. Come and hug me. Now my days looking short. Cause I'm not looking blazing glory. Cause my name was Michael Jordan. See that bull through that curtain. Show that veil and show me something. Cause there's more to life than money. This is about the time that you overcome the struggle. Grateful for all the time you should be preparing the supper of and laughter in the air. Keep the kids plans like cousins, their ancestors' shoulders will love it. So I be home before supper. And she ain't mad cause I don't love her. More than the money. More than that money, baby. I be home before supper. And she ain't mad cause I don't love her. More than that money, baby. I be home before supper, baby. Yeah, okay. Came up out that jungle like a tiger, like a monster. It's the DOC, the KEV. This is the Diamond Heist. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on all the platforms where you can find me. You can press me into Google. You can go ahead and search me. But I appreciate you for showing up today. Today is a special day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, all the father figures, all the uncles, all the mothers who had to step up. We appreciate you. We see you. And I also want to say shout out to all the teachers and the educators as well. Yeah. So we're going to keep it rolling. I want to let y'all know that I have been gathering content, making sure I press record any and everywhere that I am to make sure I have something to show you and something to show for all the time and the investments that I've been making. So I appreciate y'all for showing up once again. And I want to say shout out to the Black Panther Party. Yeah. So we had some great leaders in that party. And we're going to keep that energy rolling as far as like building community. You know what I mean? And that's what we have to get back to, Black people, which is contributing to society in the best way we can, because no matter how racist or how much hatred somebody have for you because of your skin tone, it's hard to hate a motherfucker who want to just do right by society. You feel me? You can't. It's hard to hate a motherfucker who, these people really just want to contribute. They want to contribute. That's what we want to do. And y'all denying our right to contribute to society, and you keep denying us because your parents denied you by misguiding you, manipulating your education, treating you like a fool. So now you think everybody else is a fool. Come on, man. It ain't got to be like that. I don't care if you white, Jew, Scottish. I don't care if you from Ireland. I don't care if you from England. I don't care where you from. South Africa. I don't care if you from fucking Antarctica, Australia. I don't care where you from. It really ain't gotta be like that. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing that's an undeniable fact about being a human being. We all wanna contribute to the society, bro. And if you keep denying Black people that shit, and brown people that shit, like you really just barking up the wrong type of tree. You feel me? Like, come on. Like, we can end this racism shit right there. If we could just, that's it. You feel me? But let's go ahead and continue the show. And I want to say this right here. Like I said, I got a lot of content that I've been piling up, a bunch of episodes, a bunch of sessions. Yeah, man, I want to share that with y'all. A bunch of photos I got to get out to people, and I want to start inviting some of y'all on here. And I would like to also do some music reviews, right? So go ahead and send any type of music that you would like for me to play at the beginning of the show and give you a review. You can go ahead and send that to diamondheist901@gmail.com. We're going to get the professional email one day. But look, everything takes time. And so check it out. Shout out to Memphis and Atlanta. Shout out to Kane, Austin Davis. Shout out to Jeremy Benz. Shout out to anybody who came on my show already. Shout out to Kiara Santos for this lovely painting. Shout out to Yasir. Shout out to Jonathan Hain and his family, his kids. Shout out to all of the United States, North America. You feel me? Shout out to the Western Hemisphere. We've been putting on. Shout out to Honduras. Shout out to my boy. Shout out to the Amigos. Shout out to everybody in the world who's really been doing their thing. Keep posting. Keep showing up for everybody and showing up for yourself. Yo, let's go. Let's keep it rolling, right? So we need to talk about this Knicks game, right? And since this is the season finale, summer is in the chat. So I need you to put some diamonds in the chat, and I also want you to put some sunshine in the chat. Show me you shining, nigga. But shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to the New York Knicks. Paid in full type shit. Real manifestation of greatness. You know what I mean? So they really did their thing. But I'm still pissed because my bets was on Wemby. So Wemby didn't show up. Not one game to get no 20 rebound game. None of that. I ain't seen no 20. I want 20 rebounds averaging. You feel me? Ain't no way you 7'4", the tallest player to play in the last 20 years. I ain't gonna say 20 years. I think him and Yao Ming, who's taller? We got to check on that. We got to check on that. We don't know who was taller, but but anyway, my money was on the tall nigga. Speaking French, out there thinking you're Allen Iverson. I fuck with it. But I want to get into some of the stats. We got Jalen Brunson scoring 45 points. He went 14 to 27. 14 for 27 with 3 rebounds, 3 assists. And then we got Karl Anthony Towns only scored 2 points. Wow. That's wild. He had 10 rebounds, though, so he showed up somewhere. OG, 11 points. 3 for 11, 8 points. Wow, Brunson really put the city on his back. You feel me? So now I see why they feel like they're low-key. Now I'm going through it. All right, Bridges. Bridges showed up, 14 points. 5 for 10. He did what he was supposed to do. He got 3 rebounds and 4 assists. And then we got Josh Hart. He did what he was supposed to do. The only person who really didn't. Well, everybody played their role. OG Anunoby got 8 rebounds, and Karl Anthony Towns got 10. So they showed up. They big men showed up. They small guy showed up. Josh Hart has 13 points for that game, and he was 4 of 11, and he had 11 rebounds. So 11 rebounds on top of the 10 Karl had. That's 21. Wemby, where were you? Josh Hart possibly has out-rebound Wemby in this championship game. So this is why the Spurs may have lost. No second chance points. You heard what everybody been saying. Look, I don't want to repeat everything, but I'm gonna get into a little more numbers so you can hear it for yourself. All right, Wemby, he had 19 points, 7 for 19. Terrible. 14 rebounds though, 2 assists. Here we go. We finna find out who didn't show up. Stephon Castle, 6 points. 1 for 10. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. De'Aaron Fox, 7 points. 3 for 15. 0 rebounds, 5 assists. Nigga, you missed 15 times. You could have gave 5 of those to somebody else and had at least 9 assists. That's wild. You got Dylan Harper, showed up, 25 points, 10 for 19. 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Showed up. Champagnie showed up, 14 points, 5 for 9. 7 rebounds, 1 assist. So we ain't even really get into blocks and defense. You see what I'm saying? This is more of an offensive take. Shout out to Bleacher Report for that. But we're going to go somewhere else next time. They ain't got enough. I need them defensive stats. I need some steals and some blocks. You see what I'm saying? And I also want to know what happened at the free throw line because that means a lot. But there we go. So that's how the game went. That's how the Knicks won the championship. And I want to say, First of all, I want to see them do it again. I hope they do it again. If they can, that's great for the NBA again. Great for the United States again. Love to be in Atlanta at this time. You got the Knicks winning. Half of everybody who ever been in New York or stayed in New York from New York, they love Atlanta. They here in Atlanta. They think this is little New York. This is the New York of the South. So check it out. Shout out to y'all. Your city finally showed improve, man. Your city finally showed improve. And man, look, shit ain't gonna last forever. Somebody's there to challenge the champion next year. So get it in gear. I think everything's gonna be everything. Everybody's gonna be 100%. Everybody's talking about Luka 100%. Don't nobody care that much. Look. Chill. They got a lot to go through. The Lakers before they make it to NBA Finals ever again. So let me go ahead and tell you how my trading been going. So as far as the stock market, I've been trading my contracts every day, learning. You know what I mean? I'm past the student stage and learning stage, so I'm really trying to take this on professionally. I have taken it on professionally. So I wake up every day, do my pre-market analysis, mark my key levels, find out what's moving first, what's going on in the pre-market, what moved in the pre-market. So you may see something run up in the pre-market and cool down right before the New York session begins, because that is a reversal time. So that's what's happening there. Now, you see my tone change a little bit, right? This is me being professional and letting you know we're not joking about the stock market thing. You understand? So we can hoot and holler and cuss and smoke and drink about everything else. But this here, we're disciplined. We get our words right. We think about it right. We want to flow. We want to be in a flow state about this. It's second nature. So check it out. Yes, I took a massive loss. Had a great, what's that, March, April. Then after Mother's Day, things just took a turn for the worse. Went to Memphis. Emotions happened. Things happened that created emotions. And that translated into my trading. So I want you to be aware that this is a spiritual journey when you're doing your trading. So I want you to go ahead and do yourself a service by paper trading and managing your risk if you feel like you're confident enough to take a trade. Because what I'm doing is 0-day contracts, 1-day contracts, all the way up to 30-day contracts. Nothing more. Can't do anything less. Setting my take profit and my stop loss based off the key levels of the stocks I pointed out in my pre-market analysis that have proven to me they have strength or weakness, or I see it setting up. You see what I'm saying? So, but when the market opens, we always, when the market opens and before the market opens, we always want to analyze the big stocks, the big indexes. Got Dow Jones, S&P 500. So with the S&P 500, we're looking at the ticker symbol SPY and the ticker symbol SPX. And then you got QQQ. So the triple Qs. And so with the triple Qs, I'm looking at QQQM. That's the ticker symbol I'm looking at. And another one I'm looking at is TQQQ. So these specific ones will help you navigate the market and understand what trend is going on, because this is the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and then Dow Jones. And then you got QQQ is the NASDAQ and S&P 500, and then you got the Dow Jones. When you follow these basic indices of the market, you understand what's going on. You know what I mean? You understand price action or what's the trend is, because we're trying to identify the trend and find the trend pre-market. We're trying to identify something in the pre-market that'll give us a signal of what to do when the market opens at that key reversal time. See what I'm saying? That's a key reversal time, 9:30. Markets are closing. Where the major liquidity window is opening. You see what I'm saying? A lot of volume, a lot of trades going on. So if if you don't know what to do, but you're ready to take your first trade, look, keep your risk minimum. I will tell you this right now. Go ahead and don't spend no more than $30 on your first contract. Don't do it. You feel me? Select a strike price that's reasonable, but make sure it's $30 or less every time until you get comfortable with it. You feel me? You take a couple losses and you take a couple wins. But every time you take that $30 contract on anything that you feel like is viable, whatever you feel me? Whatever you find in the work that you did when you studied and worked that made the light bulb go off or make you feel like, hey, I found me some that made it seems like it's a lot easier or whatever you find, that whatever strategy you come up with, make sure you wait for it to set up. And I want you to take a $30 contract, no more than $30. And I want you to buy it, and I want you to buy that contract and hold it. So my journey is my journey. And what I have been doing, I've just been trying things, breaking rules, making rules, trying different things, and just trying to find my footing. And because I learn different than everybody. First of all, I got to do it, got to read it, got to do it. I got to go through all of the stages of learning. Hearing, seeing, doing. You see what I'm saying? Example, tutorial, studying, go do it yourself, mess around, play around, and then I go get some mentorship. That's me. I like doing it that way because it lets me find out who I am. Because you're like I just said, my journey is my journey. Your journey is going to be your journey. You're going to find out more about yourself while you're trading than anything else. People say trading is a mirror, and they're true, and that is true. Things that happen in your life will show up in your trading and your decision making when it comes to trading. But as an investor, you can set it and forget it, but make sure you make the right investment, like you're making the right trade. And I tell you, if you're seeking to control your own investments through these apps, and I would tell you, figure out how it works at a granular level. You know what I mean? Yeah, and be a beginner when you're supposed to be a beginner. Do beginner things when you're a beginner. But when you're ready to get to intermediate or medium level, start doing those things too. And when you're ready and comfortable enough with the medium and intermediate and the beginner things, and you feel like that candle has burned low, go ahead and try some advanced things. Don't forget to advance in the learning. You see what I'm saying? Don't get stuck on a strategy because you're making money off this one strategy, because you're not really learning how to trade if you only just learn one strategy. I'm just letting you know, and your ass gonna be stuck in the mud, not knowing how to pivot and do something different when you're trading. But when you're investing, always buy low and sell high. Wait till the market crash to dollar cost average into your investment. So me, I have taken quite a significant loss, but I'm still in the game. They just signed the deal. Trump talking big. I seen the little press conference he put on today. It is what it is. But nothing is promised in the stock market. But however, when we mark out our key levels and do our pre-market analysis and look at the extended hour percentage change and the overnight percentage change, and look at the charts and look at what was performing in the overnight coming into the pre-market in the morning, right before that key reversal time. Now we're trying to check that out. Check out the trend that's happening at that reversal time, around that reversal time. And that's how people really gauge their targets. And then they may wait maybe 15 minutes or 30 minutes into the market opening to mark more key levels. So you got your pre-market key levels, and then you got your, as soon as the market open, key levels. So now you got your range between the lows and the highs of the pre-market and the lows and the highs of that 13, 15, 30 minutes of the market over. Now you got you some data to work with. And if you're really smart, you probably just go ahead and skip Monday and Friday. And I ain't gonna say Friday all the time, seldomly trade on Friday. And if you do trade on Friday, just you got more data to work with in the beginning of the week. And then on Friday, contracts are cheaper because they're expiring on Friday. So that's how you kind of get a little leg up in the game. And I hope that makes sense to you if you've been doing your thing. So keep paper trading before you risk your real money. I always tell you to do that now. All right. Even with the prediction markets, I guess I don't know how to do those yet, whatever. But check it out. With what I'm doing and what I'm teaching you and putting on your head is options contracts. We doing 0 day. I'm doing 0 day. I don't want you to do 0 day. It's risky. So buy you some more time by doing you 7-day contract, 14-day contract, 21-day contract. Get you some time in there. You new. So you want that money to move a little slower and build up. But when it shoots off, it's gonna shoot off for you too. But when it go down, it ain't gonna go down too far if you have more time. So you got your 30-day contract, it'll go down slower because you got more time value. But it's still gonna shoot up just the same as if it was a 0-day contract. So don't fool yourself when you're doing this now. It may take some time for your play to cook. Let your play cook. Gotta preheat the oven sometimes. Gotta melt the butter before you put the rice in. Gotta soak the rice before you put the rice in the pot. Feel me? So you got steps to this, and it's rules to the hunt now. Don't play the game because you think you could change the world. That ain't gonna happen. You ain't finna save all the black people in the world off your trading portfolio. We're not doing that. Fuck that. As a matter of fact, we capitalizing on news and taking advantage of momentum. We're doing our thing. You feel me? We're out here trying to build wealth and share our journey and do our best not to be taken advantage of in the market with all the traps and the tricks and the trades. So check it out, man. It's a lot of frustration out there, but you don't give up. That's the number one rule of learning anything or becoming good at anything. You just don't give up. You're going to have to start over. But sometimes taking a break is good, though. Look. I ain't say quit, but taking you a little break, that ain't a bad idea either. But me, I'm going to keep going to the going, tell me to stop. But anyway, so let's see what else we can talk about on this lovely episode. Oh, like I said, it's the season finale. Seems short, but hey, look, I got a lot of unreleased episodes. Hopefully those come to you sooner than later. You know what I mean? But I still got to edit those and export those and CapCut, keep doing stuff and adding. You know how CapCut be. But look, yeah, man, I got a super, super special edition. I went to the Atlanta Beltline Fest. They call it Fest. It's a festival. Went there. Great. Both days. Had 2 days. I saw Toby Wigway and Fat, him and his wife. They performed here in Atlanta at Pittsburghs Yards over here in my neighborhood where I stay. I've been staying here for about 4-5 years. So look, it still ain't my shit, but look, I'm here. You know what I mean? If you want to come on the podcast, I'm over here in the West End by Pittsburghs Yards. You feel me? Yeah, man. You can come over here and kick it, and we could hit the belt line or something, smoke some. I don't know. We'll just talk. We'll talk about it. But if you do want to come on the podcast, hang out with me for an episode or two, maybe get you a studio session. It don't matter. I'm kicking it. So all you got to do is email me, email the show at diamondheist901@gmail.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at Doc Nash, and you can DM me there. And you can just pretty much Google Diamond Heist, type it in, see if you can find me. Doc Nash, same way. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely on YouTube. Definitely got my links in my see, everybody else is using Linktree. I'm gonna tell you what I'm using. I'm using this junk called card.co. Think it's pretty fly. It's like a website. It's pretty much a website. You got full access to how you set it up and everything. Y'all go check that out. That's CARRD.co. Check that out. It's better than Linktree. Don't say I ain't never put you on game. You can do what everybody else do, but you're gonna be lame. Check it out. For all my auto-tune warriors, and you need to calm down on that shit. A lot of reverb, a lot of bullshit in your mixes. All right, slow down with that shit. All right. Now that I got that out the way, let's see what else I could think of. World Cup in Atlanta. Mercedes-Benz right down the street. Shout out to Mercedes-Benz now. Look, we need that sponsorship. You feel me? We need that paddy wagon out there. Yeah. Shout out to the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to the mayor, Andre Dickerson. He doing this thing out here. Yeah, Mr. Andre, 3,000. Andre. All right, I'm just fucking with you. But look, I think it's Andrew though. I think it's Andrew Dickerson. Yeah. Yeah, so shout out to the mayor of Atlanta for putting it on, Mr. Andre Dixon and his partner. I can't remember his partner name, but shout out to the partner, the brother that really, really organized it. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, man. It was a lovely outing. I got a lot of footage I want to share with you. And some more of the content is going to be coming your way. I ain't going to do too much editing. I think I was putting it out as raw form, just lining the videos up and let you have edit. You can watch it as many times as you like. We're going to do nothing too special with them. I ain't going to do nothing too special with them. So, got Toby Wigway on the first day of the Beltline Fest. And then I also caught Busta Rhymes on the second day. A lot of beautiful women out there. A lot of beautiful women. You understand me? Shout out to Louisiana Hot Sauce. They had a baddie out there. She didn't give your boy at the time of the day. She gave me some time of the day, but you know, I was playing in the face a little too much. I guess I don't know. I should have just, when they got the Instagram, when she dropped that one line on me, and I just just walked away. But look, hey man, sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot. Sometimes, you know what I mean? You gotta still hoop, my nigga. Shoot your shot. Look, man, what else I got for you? Oh man, sad news. RP Take Keith. Memphis, super producer. You know, had a little trouble getting there this time. Cause when I parked, young nigga was like, "Oh, you can't park there. You gotta, your car gonna get towed. But you can pay $20 to park in." I could pay $20 to park where? Nigga, I was here yesterday in this same spot, nigga. They ain't told my shit yesterday. They ain't gonna tow that bitch today. Now you pissing me off. It's too hot for that shit. You came to the wrong car because I ain't got AC in this motherfucker. And you fucking with me, man. Look, you see what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their straws about life that'll break their back. You feel me? That one straw break your back. Goddamn, boy, ready to shoot me how I was talking crazy to him. My bad, young man. My bad, young man. Hey, I ain't got AC up in the Hyundai. The Hyundai ain't got no AC up in the green bean. She just sliding through the city in this bitch. You hear me? Windows down. She got that good sunroof. Got to close it sometimes. That shit don't help. Sunroofs don't help. But look, anyway, man, dude's ready to shoot me. Man, look, I almost about died. Look, hey, I seen him had the pistol. What you want to do? Look. Had that thing on him. But yeah, man, shout out to Southwest Atlanta, Andre Dickens, and the other brother who coordinated and organized it and led that effort right there. Shout out to all the volunteers. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to the vendors. Shout out to the beautiful people. Shout out to the foreigners who came to visit the city. Shout out to the tourists. Shout out to everybody for making this happen during such a pivotal time. You may not think it's pivotal. You may not think it's a crucial time, but I think it is. Think about it. We're on the verge of a war, fucking 4. 3 already happened. When was 3? It's called the Cold War. The digital age war, all these other little proxy wars in between. Look, we on 4.5, nigga. Look, we in the quantum warfare. You understand? Quantum warfare. These niggas, we finna go to space. Be in space now, man. You still shooting your little Glock, your little high point. These niggas got drones that'll blow up your whole fucking house. Blow up your whole car while you in it. They got drones like that, my boy. Look up Anduril. Go look up. Go see what they doing. Yeah, let me get back on track. Anyway, make sure you investing in the future the right way. Get you some little cryptocurrency, nigga. Get your ma'am, my brother, my sister. Look, go do that for yourself and your kids. Make sure you put your kids on that too. Don't just have them buying all the Robux and they don't understand the value of money. But they'll understand what it means when they have to go buy something in the future and you put them on Bitcoin or some type of cryptocurrency in the beginning, you know. Hey, it's a lesson to be learned there. Yeah. Don't let them just be taking your cash and they ain't really doing nothing. Teach them how to invest, trade some stocks. Do that with your kids. That's abundant experience. That's something I wish my parents were in tune with and did with me. But hey, look, I'm gonna tell you this. You can change your family life, man. You gotta keep hustling hard out here. You gonna hustle, you better hustle smart. You better start smiling at my hey. Look, I'm gonna keep it cool, keep cordial. We still got a little minute. Got a little 15 minutes. The camera, you know, we're gonna keep rolling though. What else we got? What else I got? I don't think I got too much else, y'all. But I'm gonna release those episodes. Busta Rhymes, he was performing, so I got to record that. Did I eat some food there? I did not, because I'm pretty sure it was overpriced. Did I get a drink? I did get a drink. Somebody else bought it. Shout out to Quan for buying my drink. He bought me Casamigos with the orange juice. That was nice boost. It was hot as hell, y'all. Know what I'm saying, man? Look, that's the name of this episode. Summer is in the chat when it was hot. I'm telling you, it was hot. I was just so mad at the sun. It's like, why is you doing this to us? I was out there, man, sweating like, man, like a brand new slave, nigga. You understand me? Like, let me chill on the street talk. But look, man, now that's what I was, though. It was so hot. It was just so hot. And they got the little afro. That didn't help. Long pants, that didn't help. But see, the long pants, that's my summertime defense. You feel me? You gotta play defense out there a little bit. You feel me? The mosquitoes, the bugs, they get you, man. You gotta play some defense. So that's what that was. Then had the shades on with the camera, the little bag with the free. You know what I mean? Shout out to Sweet Baby Ray's for unofficially and not really sponsoring this shit. Shout out to the nigga that just blew his horn outside. But yeah, man, Sweet Baby Ray's got the Ray's secret sauce. That's why we here. We in the Diamond Heist, baby. Shout out to another unofficial, not really sponsor, Everlast, Mercedes-Benz, and what else do we have here? Whatever smoke shop in Memphis, and we got this fly whiskey line that was started here. It is called Merrill's or some such. So yeah, shout out to them, man. What else we got going on, man? The Creators of Demon Slayer, shout out to them too, man. Yeah, I love Atlanta. For sure. So make sure y'all get your paper trading accounts going. I'm trying to make it to an hour with you, man. Look, okay, I guess I got to do this. So that song right there is unreleased. That was called Home Before Supper. Let you preview that. It's going to be coming soon on my finished mixtape. It's already finished. I just got to go ahead and get me a cover going, a logo, and figure out how I'm going to roll it out to you and make sure you get that. I'm going to put it everywhere like I did everything. I definitely want to just give you something to work with. That's the liquor. Just want to give you something to work with on this Father's Day. Oh, I can't forget this. My apologies. Happy Juneteenth. Yeah, we got to spark up some marijuana. Mary Jane. Mary Jane. So yeah, man, that's what this one about right here, man. RP all OGs, bruh. All the ancestors who stood before us so we could stand against the test of time. The 5 signs. The melanin in your eyes. Third high. Hey, check it out, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all the social medias. Follow me on all the social medias if you can find me. You know what I mean? Yes. Make sure you click the link below. You'll find me for sure. That's the all natural. Mr. Professional. I just be kicking it though. That's what hip hop is for. To let you know you can do anything you set your mind to. So shout out to the kids. Shout out to the fathers. Shout out to the kids without fathers. For sure. You're going to grow up to be something. Don't worry. You ain't gotta be. Hard times don't last forever. You start making the right choices right now. Trust me. Because ultimately, your life is going to be the sum of your choices, not his and not your mama's. Because when you stop blaming them and you forgive them for the choices that they have to make just to feel peace with or without you, that's when you start doing some true shadow work and you start growing, bro. So, especially when you get of age, you can't blame them for nothing. Because now you know what it feels like to be an adult. What about all the things you didn't do that you could have did? What about all the things that you want to do that you can't do because of the things that you did do? Think about that. You feel me? And that's the same type of choices that they had to make. So you sitting there blaming them for your situation as an adult after 18, really at 16, that's a lost cause, big dog. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen is you're going to think you're smarter than everybody else. And they're going to teach you something. Life going to teach you something. So you better learn fast. You better learn by managing your risk. Sort of like, I ain't going to say paper trading. That's not really a good analogy for a young brother. Young man without a father. So like I was saying, shout out to the kids without a father. So young boy, look, there's many ways you can handle things. Anger ain't got to be the first one. Anger should never be the first one. You reserve that for defending loved ones. That's what you hold your anger back. That's defending loved ones from people who don't love your loved ones. That's okay. That's where you place anger, nigga. Like, if you needed to know, that's where you place anger. People who lie to you and try to manipulate you, you feel me? Perfectly place anger. Perfectly fine. But you thinking or projecting your thoughts onto someone else without the situation actually confirming that. Now that's misplaced anger. You feel me? Oh, they looking at me too. Listening to like how you look. Just might like how you look. You might just look familiar. You might just look like a famous person. They might think you're famous. They might have seen you before. They might just like your stilo, cuz. Everything ain't all bad, but look, watch your surroundings, pay attention, learn, keep your head on the swivel, be smarter than the average person. A lot of cliches, a lot of things for you to learn. But look, shout out to the kids with no father. Happy Father's Day. I said that like I'm from New Orleans. Shout out to all the kids with no fathers. It's Father's Day. It's gonna be okay, baby. It's gonna be okay, Woody. Yes, you're gonna be okay, Woody. Chin up, Nick. Chin up, Woody. Can't let D-Nick keep baller blocking your son. Hey man, look, it's been a really good episode. It's been a really good day. Shout out to all my neighbors. Don't let me forget my neighbors. Look, I've been so locked in, man. I've been abandoned relationships and this shit. When you locked in and you obsessed with this shit, you need that win. You need more than that win, my friends. When you stay locked in, some things will suffer. But you gotta keep going. Because the number one rule, what I told you was, we never give up. And we always try our best. And that's why I'm okay with the losses that I took in the stock market. Because I tried my best. And when you try your best, what else can you ask for? I was still able to send my mom some money on for her birthday. I already did that. Paid rent. I already did that. You feel me? Still able to secure my position within myself as a grown man to say, I'm still able to secure my well-being on this journey. I told you it was a spiritual journey now. Like, you're going to find yourself by yourself, with yourself, if you're doing it like I am. But the key to it, y'all, don't never give up. That's rule number one. And go find some help. Don't be ashamed and don't be too cheap to pay for it. You feel me? Look, if somebody got a little $40 course, go check it out. See if you like it. See what you find. $40, you better off losing the $40 on their little small course than losing $40 in the stock market every time. Because you're going to get 100% return because you just learned something that you didn't know, or they just kind of just shed it light or help you just push you to the next level in some form or fashion. Just investing in yourself, that's a self-esteem booster right there. So lock in with yourself, man. Stop playing with yourself. We all got a limited time on this earth, man, and I want you to be the best version of yourself, and I want to be the best version of myself. That's really what the show is about. And for you to find out who I am and to check out my music, my merchandise, and also to tap into some of the services. If you want to come on a podcast, that shit is totally free. Look, you want me to listen to your music on the podcast? That shit is totally free right now too. I'm just saying this shit is free right now. Follow me on the Patreon shop. Follow me on the Gumroad. Follow me on all the social medias. Click my link. Follow me everywhere you can. Because once I put this content out and really lock in, start back believing in myself 1,000%. I want you to be a part of that journey, man. Look, everybody's success story is different. Everybody's journey is different. I want you to stay locked in. It's the DLC to KV. This is the last episode of the season. It's just me and this John. I'm rocking by myself, and that's for sure and always. Shout out to my loved ones. Shout out to my loved ones. RP, all my family members, all my brethren, my friends. Shout out to your friends, your loved ones, and your dead homies and family members too. So we finna take a shot for this. We say salute until tomorrow. It's been real. Thank you for showing up. We out this bitch. I be home before supper, babe. I be home before supper. And she mad cause I don't love her. Love. More than the money. More than the money, baby. I be home before supper. And she mad cause I don't love her. More than the money, but I be home before supper. See that rain came with thunder, is it some pain they couldn't stomach? This they weight up off my shoulder. When my angels get the humming, hunger pains in the cup up. When you raised by single mother, I don't blame it, I don't look, I don't really make that love you. Suppress my anger like a couple. He's on the covers, it's amazing coming home. Now my days are short and more than not a days of cover. When my name is Michael Jordan, I see that boy through the Jordan. Ready to and show me something, cause that's more than like the money. Success is about to try to show you all what comes struggle. Grateful for all the time you spend preparing the supper. Keep laughter in the air, keep the kids playing like cousins and ancestors. Shoulders will love it. I be home before supper, and she mad cause I don't love her. More than the money, more than the money, baby. I be home before supper, and she mad cause I don't love. More than the money, I be home before. See, I came up out that jungle like a tiger, like a monster, like the things jump out of monsters. Think they things that custom out of things. The taste of those are monsters, they're the freight that's on the maze, the puzzle, or just angles and jagged murders, economics and nudges. Daddy gotta feed the game, feed the babies, and make it safe home to mama. Thinking about the faces of loved ones who are with us in spirit, watching over the village. As we rise up, just waiting for them to open their eyes up. They can't surprise us. From the step to the pie up, that bitch is a ride up. Deny us to the pipe up, get money, get tired of them, just handling business. I be home before supper, and she ain't mad cause I don't love her. More than the money, more than the money, baby. I be home before supper, and she ain't mad cause I don't love her. More than the money, babe, but I be home before supper, baby. Like, comment, and subscribe, my G. Yeah.